Are you interested in catching big, early season cold water lake trout? Well, that's what today's video is all about. I'm joined by my good buddies, Brian Swartz and Randy Pound on board the Tin Missile, and today we are field testing a new bait from Freedom Tackle Corp. It's called Herring-Cutbait. It's a plastic alternative to running meat presentations behind 8-inch and 11-inch flashers. If it works, it could give us a great alternative to running meat presentations for salmon and trout.
Right there on the bottom. Is that top or bottom? Top. Top. Good job, buddy. Perfect. All right. Look at.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, Ray. Got it.
The cigar does it, dude. That's all we had to do was get the cigar going. Brian, what do we got on that bottom rig? Black bubble again, or no?
No, this is a purple clown.
It is purple clown.
Yeah.
Boy, he's burning some line, isn't he?
Yeah.
We're doing 2-2. I think we're okay, don't you?
Yep.
Speed-wise.
Yeah.
We're fishing. You can see right here, we got the old 9.9 chugging right here. We have named Brian's boat today coming out of Stony Creek. From here on out, anybody who's fishing the eastern basin of Lake Ontario, if you want to hail Brian Swartz, the beer man, you can just refer to him as Tin Missile. We are aboard the Tin Missile. We are social distancing. We have our masks. See this? It's hard to talk with the mask on, but we do have our masks.
You can't smoke a cigar with one.
Yeah, you definitely can't smoke a cigar with a mask on. That's an issue. Well, we read more online about sunlight killing COVID-19 virus, so we're hoping that's true because we want to stay in the sunlight and do our best to eradicate COVID-19.
Little guy.
This little guy?
Yeah, but he's hooked sideways. So.
Yeah, Brian says he's hooked sideways. I can see him coming in the prop wash here. I'm going to pull you down just a little.
Yeah. I wish he'd come off.
We have the Mad Netter, Randall Pound.
You can extend that if you want, Randy, but you won't have to with this one.
And he's ready to do Tin Missile duty. There it is. That is a slot lake trout. When you have landed as many trout as we have over the years, you know that that fish right there is 28.5 inches, give or take an eighth of an inch. Are you performing surgery on that?
Oh, he's buried.
See, Brian is new to this filming deal. Whenever we get a fish on or whenever there's any action, the first thing he does
is light a cigar.
No, he turns his back to me so that we can't see anything that's going on.
You see my good side.
There he is. Nice fish. Got him, Randy? Hey, you got him?
Yeah.
Don't clam up when you're on video, pal. Step all the way to that side right there. Step all the way over to that other side and pull your hood back. Pull your hood back so I can see you.
Nope.
Huh?
Doing that social distancing thing.
What the? What'd you have running on that, Brian?
I had the black bubble. Black bubble.
Black bubble?
Black bubble.
How far down?
I was 40 feet down.
Was that the low one?
Yep, that was the low one. This one's 16 feet stacked above it.
Okay, perfect.
Actually, I might as well pull it.
You can see right here, everybody, we're in 49 feet of water. I'd seen a few fish coming through before that fish hit at 25 or 26 feet, but we weren't really sure what the deal was. What are you saying on that one, Brian? Laker?
Yep.
Yeah, picked up the stacker. What are you running, a pickle seed on that upper one?
Yep.
Pickle seed right there. You may wonder what we're doing here today. We are field testing some new bait, some cut herring plug bait, and We're tying them up right here. You can see them here on the dash, and you can see the curve. They run just like cut bait. We're putting a leopard frog. I'm just tying a leopard frog up right now, getting ready to drop that behind a flasher on a dipsy diver. And bango, they hit the spoon. Oh, I'm just talking. Look at me, old boy. Yeah? Huh? Oh, boy. He was, let's see. We're all tangled up. Brian.
Yo, you got it.
I got to ask you a question. We got RP fishing with us. Look at me. Did you and I tangle a rod one single time when we fished?
I told you it's the banana bread. It's the freaking bananas. I just told him, I go, everything's going wrong this morning. It's the bananas. That's a beauty. Look at that.
Oh yeah, he's
Look
a
at the
dandy.
size of that lake trout.
He is a dandy. Look at the size of that trout. What a jumbo, huh?
Yeah.
Pull her down. Oh, easy, Randy. Bow to him. Keep his head in the water if you can. Man, he is a slob.
Slob. Big, big,
That
big.
fish has got to be 16. Easy, Rand. He's got light line on it. Only 8-pound test, not like what we run.
He's a big one.
Boy, he is. Oh, get him, buddy. Get him. Oh, my goodness gracious, Randy. Wait till you see the size of this thing.
Yeah, that's a tanker.
Holy smokes.
Look at that. Look at the length of him.
Now listen.
Oh, I'm gonna let him go.
Well, wait a minute. I want to see that fish with you and Randy. I'm just gonna.
We don't want to stand together.
Look at the size of this deal here.
That.
He is an absolute jumbo. Fanned right out. Look at the yapper on that guy. Just massive trout, dude. That is fantastic. We got to get a picture of that guy though. Let me. I'm gonna get a picture.
Yep.
Good job, buddy.
A great fish indeed. Let's go to the Westview Lodge now as we look at the herring-cutbait rigs that are on our other rods.
Well, we're catching lake trout here on Lake Ontario. Randy and Brian are cranking some dandies in. Most of the fish we're taking today are over 30 inches. But one of the main reasons that we slid out onto Lake Ontario today was because we wanted to check out this new herring-cutbait from Freedom Tackle. And these are just samples that I've got right here. They're the initial run that we're using here in the Saiff Charter fleet. You can see they've got the tag still on here. Green glow, gator down here on the bottom. This one's the gator. This one's the leopard frog. And we've got this leopard frog running, and we've got this carbon 14, the C14 running in the rig there today as well. And what we're doing with this, they come in two different sizes, 3.5 inches, which I'm holding right here, and the 5-inch. So without a lot of experience testing these already, you know, I'm thinking this 5-incher for behind 11-inch paddles, and the 3.5-incher behind 8-inch paddles or spin doctors like we're fishing in today's program. That's going to work. That's going to work perfectly well. So what is this designed to do? Well, if you look at it, it's curved the same way that a bait head or natural herring bait or ballyhoo bait would be rigged in a meathead harness and curved. It's designed that same way. And when this is clipped on, it actually rolls just like natural bait would roll if you had it tuned in ahead behind a flasher. So it's simulating that, but it's hard plastic. It's a hard plastic plug bait, and it's got UV paint impregnated right into the paint scheme of this. You look at that under a black light, and it's absolutely unbelievable, the paint job that's on that. And it seems to be tough and durable as well. Comes rigged with an excellent hook here on the back of it, just a single hook, and all you do is affix your round nose snap to this. And in the case for today, where we're running behind spin doctors and we're running behind 8-inch Pro Troll flashers on the downriggers, we're running that 36 inches behind those attractors. So the one that we want to focus on today, in addition to those three, and this is the company, Freedom Tackle. It's new to us. We're just starting to work on these plug baits. But here is an amazing color chart
of some of the best colors that are known to be big salmon and trout producers on Lake Ontario. So you can get these plug baits in 3.5 inches, you can get them in 5 inches, and you can get them in the colors that are necessary to actually produce fish. Here's the guy right here. There's the C14. You can see the black with the white eye here and the reverse on this side. We've got this loaded behind a beautiful silver black-green Spin Doctor. It just looked like money in the bank when we pulled it out of the tackle drawer this morning on the tin missile, and there was no question in my mind that that particular bait was going to take a fish today. So I know it's going to happen. Let's go back to the action.
On the wire right there, on the wire. Got him, Brian?
Yep.
Beautiful. Cut plug bait, baby. Cut herring. Skip Wells. You're gonna be happy, dude. We got one on the cut herring plug right here for you. That's a leopard frog, isn't it?
Yep, leopard frog. Oh, hold on.
Yep. A little light on that. A little light on that drag. Raise them and then raise up, over accentuate, and then wind down. Nice. He hammered that rod. He hammered that rod. I watched before you grabbed it, Brian. He really peeled that thing hard 2 or 3 times. Nice fish. Now on this bait right here, guys, what we're doing is we're running a cut herring plug bait, and we've put that behind Spin Doctor. It's the Fat Nancy color. It's green and black, and it's got a glow panel on the back side. And we're running that cut herring plug.
That was 101 on the
101 on what was it, 2.5 setting, right?
Yep.
So we're running a cut herring plug, and I told you it's a leopard frog. It's not. It's carbon 14.
Oh, that's right. We switched that.
Right. We put the leopard frog down on the rigger. Yeah, we're running a white plate with green dots and that leopard frog down on the bottom, and we're running that silver, green, and black Spin Doctor with a carbon 14 cut herring, the smaller one, up on the wire at 100 feet on a 2.5 setting. Randy, how's he feeling? Heavy? Yep. We had that thing set for a king, and boy, he's hammering on it right there, buddy boy. I don't think it's a king. Do you, Brian?
No, I think it's a lake trout.
I think it's a lake trout too, but he is steaming on it a lot harder than the 2 that we hit off the riggers already today. There he is right there. He is just smoking that rod. He's pounding on it hard. Pounding on it hard. You're back at the wheel.
Yeah, back at the wheel.
Well, you know, we've had a couple cigars today.
Oh yeah.
We've told a few stories that
we can't share.
Right, they're not appropriate to share in the video. What depth are you in right there?
48, 49. I just raised the rigger, and that's the other.
48, 49, 2.5 setting. Yeah, we got. I see the Dipsy coming right here, kid. I'll take the wheel. Yep, I'll switch with you.
I got a long lead on that too, real long lead.
Well, he's extending the net there a little bit for you. You can see the diver coming right here. The MO right here when it's a long lead, everybody, is we're going to get that diver right to the tip, and then we're going to raise and we're going to ease it right back. You're going to wind down and start steering them to the right, Randy. Start moving them to the center. That's it. Wind down again from the low purchase point. Wind down again. Get right to that. There you go. Now you're cooking with gas. That's where you need to be, right there. That's it. Okay, start raising. Start raising and backing up in the boat, Ran. Here comes that spinny. Got to keep it way high in the air, way high in the air. Look at this thing. Look at this dude. Big fish. Big fish. Nice fish, Ran. Keep it as high as you can in the air. High as you can. Look at the size of that thing. What a beast. solid 14, 15 pound laker there, easy. He is a gorgeous, gorgeous fish. Beautiful fish. Coming right through the king numbers. Look at that. There's the plug bait right there. There's the carbon 14 plug bait. There it is, black, and I want to see, once you get that out of there, we're going to take a close look at that whole rig that we're running. But he's just a picture and all that. He's just I'm going to get back here. Look at the size of this dude. He is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous lake trout. Big hogs we're into here today, huh, Brian? Mm-hmm. Nice fish. Nice to see that pull, wasn't it? Yeah. What'd you think of that, dude? That's a good one. There's that plug bait, everybody, right there. There's that caught herring bait. That's from Freedom Tackle. You can see that's the carbon 14. It's white on this side. Yeah, spin her to the right a little bit, Randy. Black on that side. You've got the eye right there, and it's white on this side. And of course, we were running that thing. There's that spin doctor, black, green, silver with the glow panel on the backside. Buddy boy, that worked to perfection, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
And 100 back on a 2.5 setting.
Yep, 101 back. Yep.
Yeah, perfect. That is something new that we're going to field test here with the Saiff Charter fleet here. We're trying to help our buddy Skip Wells work on these baits, and today's our first day running them here on Lake Ontario. We've taken 3 fish. We've got 2 of those running in the pattern, and that accounted for a big hog laker right there. 2 of the fish so far today over 30 inches, and 1 about 28 and a half. Brian, on that lead on the Dipsy, I know in the past several years we've started to lengthen the lead on our divers in the Saiff Charter fleet. Is that standard length of lead that you run on your divers? You've been running a little bit longer lead?
Yep. I go about the length of a rod on this one. This is a real long Daiwa AccuDepth. So, but you can run the slide divers also, you know what I mean? Then you don't have to worry about it, you know, but I like them fixed, so I don't have to worry about it. So
we've started in the Saiff Charter fleet to push back 12 to 15 feet, and then we'll actually grab that line and ham line it into the net. It's a 2-man operation,
right?
But it's definitely increased the number of strikes.
That's why I do it this way, because sometimes in this boat there's not enough room for that. When I had the Baja, I did that. You know?
Well, we thought we were going to have to open the center window and let Randy go to the bow.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Well, that's a quick look at catching big cold water lakers early in the spring. Today, catching some on spoons, but more importantly, catching them on cutbait, herring, plug bait from Freedom Tackle. I'm Captain Bill Saiff III. I hope you enjoyed the tips today and that you'll join us here again next time.